Welcome back to the show. Let's talk to David Paul, MD, VectorVest UK. Morning to you, David. You sent some stocks. Let's have a quick whiz through 4 stocks. Hastings.
Well, yes, the stock is in my normal format, Mus, in that we've got the candlestick chart. Above the candlestick chart, we've got the green thick line, which is the VectorVest valuation of the share. And I want to be trading in shares that are trading below the VectorVest valuation.
At a discount.
Quite so. The only way to make money in anything is to find the value of something and then pay less for it. My granddaddy told me that years ago.
Very good, very wise, your granddad.
So earnings per share is driving, and Ben Graham and the Intelligent Investor said that earnings per share is the engine that drives the share price. So earnings per share is rising. It's just broken out of that little flag-like pattern, and it's on a hold recommendation on VectorVest, and I think that if the general market can break up through that ascending triangle that I talked about a few moments ago, then I think that Hastings has got a very bright future in front of it. Let's sit and see what the market does today before getting involved.
Understood. Okay. Let's move on to Trifast.
Well, Trifast sells a big percentage of its products in Europe in euros, and that should help the share immensely. It had a wonderful run. It's undervalued. It's gone sideways in that triangular pattern. Earnings per share is rising, and I think it's just a matter of time until that share breaks up and moves up the page. That's something to look for, assuming the general market can hang in there. It's on a hold recommendation on VectorVest, and I would advise people to do nothing until that hold changes to buy.
Understood. Very clear analysis there. The next one is KAZ, K-A-Z.
Well, Kazakhstan Minerals has been one of our best plays on VectorVest. Significantly undervalued, as you can see by the green thick line above the price. Earnings per share rising strongly. Now, for those people watching that are FIB analysts, the market, in fact, reached a 1.618 extension of the last pullback and came off that. It's now broken up through that 1.618, and in my view, it's heading to where I've drawn that blue horizontal line, and that's the 2.618 extension. So I think that KAZ is heading from here to about 920, 930. And in this wave, then this wave up will be complete. It'll probably pull back a little bit and probably have another go. The copper price very strong and moving up strongly. The copper price, in fact, has broken a major head and shoulders reversal. Inverted head and shoulders reversal.
Basically, technicals and fundamentals suggesting even more upside.
Yeah, I think the KAZ has got a future to it, but if it does get to £9 odd, 930 odd in this run, then this wave up I think will be complete. It needs a pullback before going again.
Understood. Let's wrap up now with the last one, South 32.
South 32, unbundled out of BHP Billiton over the last year or so, moved up to undervalued. Earnings per share risen strongly over the last few months, and we don't believe that that's fully reflected in the share prices yet. It's on a buy recommendation on VectorVest. It needs to get through that last old high of a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, and I think that there's a strong move ahead in South 32 over the next month or two.
Fantastic. David, thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you, Mus.